here on this cold and chilly, kind of a rainy day here in Colorado. I'm so glad you're here. It's such a great day to be able to enjoy our stories inside. Having an inside day is what I like to call it. But before we do that, I wanted to see who I see in my magic donut wand. There is a sweet treat that we eat, and we will call them donuts. D-O-N-U-T, 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 and we'll eat all the donuts. That's right. Who do I see in my wand? Oh my goodness, I see my friend Noah. Good morning, Noah. Wait, do I see Lincoln and Rory? Hi, I'm so glad you're here. Wait, is that my friend Nora? Hi, Nora. And then, oh my goodness, I think I see my friend Riley and my friend Lorelai. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm glad that you brought your grown-ups. I'm so happy that all of our friends are here. So let's go ahead and say good morning to all of our friends. Good morning, grown-ups. So wonderful to see you, kiddos. I'm so happy we're all here. Readers, I'm glad you came to read. Yay! Now, did everyone bring their listening ears? Did everyone bring their singing voices? Did everyone bring their jazz hands? I've got 2 signs to share with you today with your jazz hands. The first thing that we want to do is break out our opposable thumbs. We're going to be using these thumbs today because our sign today is help. How do we say help with our jazz hands? Will we find our opposable thumb? Should we sing the song just so we can find them? Let's do that. Show us your fist. Pull up that opposable thumb. And what can we do with this opposable thumb? Our opposable thumb goes up and down, up and down, up and down. Our opposable thumb goes up and down because we're all human. That's right. So you take your opposable thumb and you put it on your hand like this. And if you offer it, that means help. Help. That's what that means with your jazz hands. Help. Now, producer Nate is going to be helping me with our very first book today. And it is called King Bidgood's in the Bathtub. What's he doing in the bathtub? Now, did you see this? This is a special medal or award that this book got. It's called the Caldecott. The Caldecott Award, because these pictures and this book is so fabulous. They won a special prize, a special award. Now, who wrote this book? We are going to be doing what we call an author study today. And we're going to be reading books written by Audrey Wood. And what does an author do? The author writes the book. The author writes the book. Hi-ho, librario, the author writes the book. Now, the illustrator is her husband, Don Wood. They work together as a team. And what does an illustrator do? The illustrator draws the pictures. The illustrator draws the pictures. Hi-ho, librario, the illustrator draws the pictures. Oh my goodness. Producer Nate, I forgot to let Storytime Magic into the room. Let's do that. Did you bring your singing voices? Will you sing with me? Click them in. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. It is story time right now. Yay, story time. Yay, story time. Yay, it is story time right now. Yay, let's read our books. Yay! All right, we are ready to read King Bidgood's in the Bathtub. Producer Nate is going to come over to his spot. He is going to play the character in this book, and the character is the page. He's sort of like King Bidgood's sidekick, much like Producer Nate is my sidekick for our story times, right? We work together as a team. So this is King Bidgood's, and he is in the bathtub. King Bidgood's in the bathtub. Do you see the kingdom and the castles? This is all about royalty, isn't it? And there's the page. There's Nate. He's the page. He's the assistant. He's the king's sidekick. All right. Now, how would you do help with your jazz hands, Producer Nate?
Help! Help!
Cried the page when the sun came up.
King Bidgood's in the bathtub and he won't get out. Who knows what to do?
Oh my goodness, who knows what to do? I do! Cried the knight when the sun came up. Get out! It's time to battle. Come in, cried the king with a boom, boom, boom. Oh my goodness, today we battle in the tub. And then there's the King Bidgood. He's in the bath with the knight. And look, they're playing with all of their ships and horses. They are pretending to battle in the tub. I don't think King Bidgood's going to get out, though. He's having way too much fun. So then the page cried,
Help! Help!
Cried the page when the sun got hot.
King Bidgood's in the bathtub and he won't get out. Who knows what to do?
Oh my goodness, who knows what to do? I do! Cried the queen when the sun got hot. Get out! It's time to lunch. Come in, cried the king with a yum, yum, yum. Today we lunch in the tub. Have you ever had lunch in a bathtub? That's silly, but look at this spread. Oh my goodness, I see so much grow food in the bathtub.
It's a meal fit for a kingdom.
It is. It's a meal fit for a king and a queen, right?
I said kingdom.
Yes.
It's like fit for the entire kingdom.
That's right. And then the page cried,
Help! Help!
Cried the page when the sun sank low.
King Bidgood's in the bathtub and he won't get out. Who knows what to do?
Oh my goodness, who knows what to do? I do, cried the duke when the sun sank low. Get out! It's time to fish. Come in, cried the king with a trout, trout, trout. Today we fish in the tub. Oh my goodness, they're doing so much fishing. They caught a big, big trout, a rainbow trout. All sorts of fun going on in that bathtub. I don't think King Bidgood's going to get out. And then the page cried again.
Help! Help!
Cried the page when the night got dark.
King Bidgood's in the bathtub and he won't get out. Who knows what to do?
Oh my goodness, who knows what to do? We do, cried the court, which is a whole bunch of people ready to party. We do, cried the court when the night got dark. Get out for the masquerade ball. A masquerade ball is when all of the people who come to the dance wear masks to disguise themselves. Come in, cried the king with a jig, 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 which is a kind of a dance. Tonight we dance in the tub. Wow, there's a lot of people dancing in that bathtub. Oh my goodness. But then, instead of the page asking for help, the court is asking for help. Help! Help! How do we do that sign again, Nate? Help! Help! Cried the court when the moon shone bright. King Bidgood's in the bathtub and he won't get out. Oh, who knows what to do?
I do!
Cried the page when the moon shone bright. And then he pulled the plug. What sound did that make?
Glub, glub, glub.
So that was the only thing that was going to get King Bidgood out of that bathtub. was
When
to
he
pull
poured all the water.
plug. And
Poured
all
the
the water went swirling down the drain. All of the bubbles went swirling down the drain. And then he finally got out. I bet he was super duper clean. Was he super duper clean? I bet he was super duper clean.
I think he was also super pruny.
And very
He was
pruny.
in there,
Does that ever happen to
like,
you
all
when you're in
day
the
and
bathtub
night.
for a long time or in a swimming pool and your hands get all pruny?
He was in there for all day and all
All
night. He's
day.
wasting all the hot water.
I know, right? All right. Producer Nate is going to go back to his producer spot because I have another really super duper fun book by our author, Audrey Wood, and our illustrator, Don Wood. Again, they worked as a team to create this wonderful book. It's called The Napping House. This is such a perfect book for today because today is rainy and cloudy, and it kind of makes you want to stay inside and maybe have a nap and some quiet time. Now, do you remember how we do rain with our jazz hands? Rain. Just think of little drops coming out of the sky. Rain. Rain. That's right. And it's the napping house. Look at that, friend. There's a little boy. I see a doggy. I see a granny. Oh my gosh, what's happening to the bed? Oh my goodness. Let's find out about this. And I wanted to do, before we start on this book, I wanted to give a special shout out to my very, very best friend, Heather. Heather gave me this book back, I don't even know when, but it says, she wrote me a little love note inside this book when she gave it to me. It says, "Dear Kim, may we always remember the joys of kindergarten." Because, fun fact, my friend Heather and I taught kindergarten together back in the olden days. And this was a special gift. And I still have it because it's one of my favorite books. And again, it's called The Napping House. Keep those listening ears clicked on, friends, because producer Nate is going to be doing all sorts of very special sound effects. Well, look, there is a house, a napping house, where everyone is sleeping. And in that house, there is a bed, a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that bed, there is a granny, a snoring granny, on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that granny, there is a child, a dreaming child. Producer Nate, what would that sound like? On a snoring granny, on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that child, there is a doggy, a dozing doggy. On a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that doggy, there is a cat, a snoozing cat. On a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, in a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that cat, there is a mouse, a slumbering mouse. On a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that mouse, There is a flea. Can it be a wakeful flea? Oh, a wakeful flea. Oh my goodness. On a slumbering mouse. On a snoozing cat. On a dozing dog. On a dreaming child. On a snoring granny. On a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. A wakeful flea who bites the mouse, who scares the cat, who claws the dog, who thumps the child, who bumps the granny, who breaks the bed, in a napping house where no one now is sleeping. Oh, it's not raining anymore. No one's sleeping anymore. And then do you see
there's a rainbow?
Let's do our rainbow song. Break out those jazz hands. Is everybody ready? We start with red. Like you're putting on lipstick for date night. Red, orange, shiny, yellow, green, blue, purple too. All the colors that we know up in a rainbow. What a wonderful way to end a book is with a beautiful rainbow. I'm grateful for rainbows, aren't you? There's so many things I'm grateful for. But you know what else I'm also grateful for? I'm grateful for today. Will you sing our grateful song with us before we go? And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. I am so grateful for today. So many blessings will come my way. I am so thankful for Thursday. Sharing these goodness with my people today. Hooray! Share that goodness with your people today because they deserve kindness. You deserve kindness. We all deserve kindness. Because once you give kindness, you get kindness. Isn't that true, Producer Nate? I believe it is. All right.
I agree.
What else I'm grateful for? I'm grateful for the healthy cells inside my body. I'm so happy, every little cell in this body is well. I'm so grateful, every little cell in your body is well. I hope it is well. I hope it is so well. All right, well, before we say goodbye, I wanted to remind everyone, if you happen to miss a Miss Kim live studio feed at 10 a.m. on weekdays, you can always hop on over to a different platform. Our YouTube channel is called Miss Kim Storytime. And we would be so grateful if you would subscribe to our Storytime channel.
And there are a bunch of different Miss Kim Storytimes.
That's right. There are actually 9 right now. There's 9 different Storytimes right now.
Yeah, so go to the one that has a picture of me and Miss Kim when I was a little kid.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. So anyway, let's go ahead and say goodbye.
That's the picture that we saw.
Let's go ahead and say goodbye to all of our friends. Are we ready? Let's do it. Break out those waves. Goodbye, grown-ups. So wonderful to see you, kiddos. I'm so grateful we're here, readers. We're glad you came to read. Yay! All right, we will see you next time. Same bat time, same bat channel. In the meantime, make sure you stay healthy, you stay happy, and you stay positive. I will see you next time. Thank you so much for joining us. And take care of you and yours. We'll see you next time.